Everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Part of the Survivors here on ARK. And this one, we are going to be taming some sea creatures because we need them for the sea missions, I guess. I'm using my Bloodstalker to get around. It was like so much faster than the Barry. So what we want ideally is a Megalodon. Are you a tamed Megalodon? No, you're a wild. I have a lot of... Okay, that's convenient. I have a lot of tamed Megalodons probably sitting around the ocean from previous playthroughs of this map. So we might encounter some of those. Hopefully, I have PvE mode on, so they can't really harm us and we can't harm them. It's not really an issue. But yeah, we'll knock out that Megalodon really quick. I have on me a lot of spear bolts and a lot of trank arrows. I got the trank spear bolts from a loot crate, so I just kind of might as well use them for this. Also, what is my FPS? It feels like very low. I mean, I know the ocean does that, but like, yeah, well, 27. Yeah, I know the ocean does that a lot, but yeah, I should probably deal with this eel first. Alright, you get knocked out. Alright, so what kind of stats actually do you have? So, okay, yeah, I can't like pause and then look at the stats, it's unfortunate. You have decent melee, and I think that's below average health. I'll tame it. I mean, I have a lot of tranks anyway. Probably, but yeah, I have a lot of tranks, so I might as well use them. We can just like dance around it. So yeah, now we'll need to hopefully find a male with good health. I mean, barriers can heal really quick. I don't really care about taking a bit of damage. Yeah. Dododexes, I think it should take like 20 of these to knock it out. What are you on torpor wise? Yeah. Oh wow, you're like a little bit torpor. How much torpor do you have? 7k to that, so? Yeah, 7.5k, that's a lot. I have a couple nets. I didn't bother making more because I mean I can do this with the Barry and just stun them. To just get some free hits in. Which is it's like a budget net. I think it works like 10 seconds, which is OP. It's like there's no cooldown on that. I can just go again and just keep hitting it. Alright, but yeah, we're doing good on the torpor. This is gonna be pretty easy. Yeah, I might as well just probably do like, as no one starts torpor running, I'll probably net it. Or just chase after it, probably be easy. There's like nothing really here, and sharks are slow. Yeah, but is it about half torpor? Doesn't do much damage anyway, so I can probably just tank it. Yeah, I've never actually used trank spear bolts in a harpoon gun. Why did that do so much more damage? Yeah, I've never actually used trank spear bolts in a harpoon gun to tame anything. So it's not really exciting. That's the wrong word. Refreshing, I guess. Not really. It's basically the same as the crossbow. It's just a new experience. But yeah, it's really a simple tame, you know, basic knockout tame. I have on me as well. Okay, you've started running. Does trank spells do as much residual as regular trank arrows? I don't know. Okay, yeah, this is the aiming. It's kind of funky. I'm gonna blame that on me not being used to that rather than me just being bad at aiming. But yeah, I do have on me the stuff to tame a Tuso as well as enough trank arrows to tame a Mosa as well, which would be quite nice if we could find a high level. That would be good to get either of one of those because they're both quite good for this biome and just in general. You're almost knocked. You should knock out from the residual. So yeah, I have else. So yeah, Tuso saddle, which is really good. I have black pearls for that. I have a bunch of this thanks to my Theres and just these. Yeah, you should knock out very soon, right? Oh yeah, there we go. Sweet, awesome. So I guess I'll put you on the tracker. I don't know how fast. I haven't tamed Megalodon in quite a while, but I mean they are OP. We don't really need to go for the best stats. So yeah, you don't have particularly good health. We don't need to go for the best stats in general because, I mean, a pack of imprinted Megalodons will shred any of these hunt missions regardless of leveling, but I would rather have good stats just as like, you know, a cushion. to keep us safe. So it has decent melee at least. Let me just actually check these stats on Dododex. Alright, so yeah, as I said, it has pretty bad health and pretty, I'm not going to say good, but decent melee. Slightly above average. But yeah, this is a nice start. Let me save, because I don't trust this game one bit. There we go. Even before you're a 150 male. You're a 145 female. You're also a female though, aren't you? Okay, these eels. Yeah, you're a female. Alright, but of course there's a 145 next to the 140. If this has better stats, so I might just... well, I might as well tame the 140 as well. Depends on if this other one has good stats. This 145 has good stats. Okay, eels are dead. Also, the barrier is like very close to being capped on weight. So I can't really carry around much in the way of food for it. Alright, so let me see your stats when I get close to you. Just see if it's worth taming or not. It probably will be, considering we took the 140 up. And that had not particularly great stats. Come on, what are your stats? Oh, a terrible health. Okay, never mind, we're not taming you. You are the 145, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Wow, you have terrible stats. You have absolutely awful stats. Holy, we are not taming you. So yeah, ideally we want a male with good health, is what we want. And yeah, we'll keep an eye out for Tusos and Moses on the way. Also, we shall use the Bloodstalker now because the Barry is slow. Follow it. Funny that this spider is a better swimmer than the literal sea creature. Well, not the literal swimming creature that swims all the time. Get out of my way, Bloodstalker, stop. Okay, I can't whistle stop, otherwise I'll just go up to the surface. That'll just be annoying. Get in the pod. And let's get moving with you. Look how fast Bloodstalkers are. I just have to worry about its oxygen. Can you feed Bloodstalkers these? No. I know you can feed creatures las chowders in mobile, I think, can't you? Or at least I have done it before. For like Anki style stuff at the bottom of the ocean. Let's go down, I guess. Probably should keep an eye on the Bloodstalker's oxygen, but whatever, she'll be right. No, I've never heard anyone unironically say Drongo. I love that this script was definitely written by an American. He's like, oh yeah, this is how Australians talk. And maybe I don't, I'm not enough of a bogan to, hang around with enough people who say Drongo unironically, but yeah, it's just funny. Alright, sharks tamed. Let us see your stats. GCM, is it any good? Ho, yes, you bet it is. 41 HP, that's what I'm talking about. Danger name 41H. Alright, so what's my melee one? Okay, you're both female. Both of my good ones are female. So I have to use the male anyway. Yeah, honestly, this spot right here is a pretty good spot for just... I haven't noticed any whirlpools and I've been sitting here for ages waiting for you to tame. So I'm going to bring you all the way up to the border, throw out my male, and get you guys breeding. I guess see you guys when we have, I guess, an army. Ready to go. So yeah, I'll be here for a little while. Breeding these things. I guess we'll get you two breeding first. I like your colours. Yeah, mating. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit when I tame these things up. When I breed these things up. Alright guys, so real quick, before I cut to having a Megalodon army, I want to do this mission in the volcano, which I'm heading towards, if I can remember where it is, because apparently it's, don't go in the lava. That's a 30 tick, wow, it's more than they usually do. Game, let me grapple. There's a Magnosaur. Alright, I want to do this mission right here. The trike skull getting mission. I'm going to do it with my, I don't know if I want to do it with my run or my Barry, because on one hand the Barry's really tanky. I want to do it with the Barry. And I'll probably do, if I can be bold, I'll do the escape bit with the Rhino. So I want to do this mission because it gives, or at least I've heard that it gives shark saddles. I'm doing Gamma first. If it's Gamma's easy, which it will be, we'll try it on Beta, but we'll start on Gamma. And we'll try and do this. See if we can get some decent shark saddles, because I don't actually have any. I can't bother to craft, and I can't bother to like learn the engram and craft a bunch, which will be really easy considering how easy like cementing paste is to get on this map. Yeah, I can't really be bothered to do that. And I'd rather have higher quality shark saddles. Hello, Argies. To I guess be better. So much to get damage on Gamma. I'm gonna stop you from harvesting because I hear a Rex. Oh, it's an aloe. Now it's a dead aloe. There's no fish in this biome, unfortunately, so I can't like heal quickly. But yeah, so I want to get decent shark saddles because that will give us a bit of an edge for the missions that we're going to do. Because while the shark army is OP for dealing with these missions, I do still want to, I don't want to take risks. That Rex is part of this, I don't think. But yeah, this mission's pretty easy. Based on Gamma. I mean, most missions are on Gamma. There's Arthros and Dimorphs going to break my hazard armor. There's so many Arthros. So many Dimorphs I want to prevent. Yep, so we gotta get into this little cave where there'll be a bunch. Well, there'll be a trike that we have to kill, and that trike will give us a skull. And once we get that skull, we'll have to escape. That's actually, that Dodec's not part of this. Yeah. But yeah, nothing really does any damage because it's Gamma and we do so much damage. I'm kind of curious to see how much damage the Rhinos charge. Oh, wow, that Arthur spit almost hit me. Even though it's Gamma, that will still probably shred my armor. Because my hazard isn't particularly good dura because it's a pain to repair. So yeah, I mean the bleed damage also still gonna hurt because that's just percentage. Oh, you got another bite on me. Oh, hello. So that Arthur hit me, didn't it? No. It did so little damage. That hit me. I heard my character take damage. Oh yeah, that hit. The Dimorphs are gonna be annoying too. Alright, let's fight the trike. And it's got minions too, I didn't realise that. Hello. I don't know how much health this thing has. Probably not much. Well, not much when you think about how much damage we do on Gam, which I think is 6 times. Trike's charges hit the player? I never knew that. Alright, I'm gonna use the Rhino to get to escape because, I mean, this thing's charged so well. Well, obviously it's a Rhino, that's what it does. But yeah, this thing can just charge through anything in the way, and we have plenty of time. This timer actually starts once we pick up the skull, not once. Alright, pick that up, and let's get moving. Let's get schmoving. Hopefully the Rhino can actually fit out of the cave. But yeah, we'll be able to steamroll through everything in our way. If it can even catch us. 19,000 damage. I don't know if that Stego was part of this, I don't. I'm stuck. There's one problem with rhinos, they get stuck on things. And if something hits us, it resets our rage meter, doesn't it? So they can't harvest bodies, so I get stuck on that too. Yeah, this Rex is just constantly resetting my meter. But I mean, we'll still just steamroll through everything here. Oh, but it was an Arthro, I bet. We hit. Yeah, but Hazard Helmet, so I don't care about the Basilisks. Alright, let's see if this mission actually gives us, shark saddles. Gave us a Tuso saddle. 2 Tuso saddles. There's a shark saddle. Gave us 1 mediocre shark saddle. Wonderful. I guess I'll try this on beta. Game. Quit mission. Get. What the hell was that? Also, what is this bubble? Did I start the mission from here somehow? Can you do that? Can you do that? Can you start a mission from somewhere else? No? Alright, well, rip Bloodstalker, I guess. And rip all of my armor. Because stupid dimorphs have to exist. And I guess I'll run back on the Barry. I'll try it with the Barry. I doubt the Barry will do particularly well because it can't evade like the Bloodstalker. Blood's already on half health. But yeah, beta missions on like mid-game creatures aren't particularly easy. Alright, so we're back for an update, and you might be thinking, why are you flying? Why are you naked? Where are your breeders? Well, long story short, ARK decided my single player save decided to implode. Specifically my Genesis 1. Every other single player save of mine is fine. But specifically Genesis 1 decided, what the hell is up with my neck? That doesn't look healthy. So yeah, specifically my Genesis 1 single player save decided to kill itself, basically. So I went into my main menu to change my breeding settings. How high can you go on this map? I went to the main menu to change my breeding settings. Not pretty high. And because they weren't like how I usually have them, and in doing so, I somehow managed. And when I entered back into the game, everything was gone. Like my character was on the respawn screen. I still have my character, thankfully, with all my mission progress, but you know, small consolation. But so basically, all my tames are gone. All of the random tames I have from previous playthroughs are gone. My base is gone. Everything is gone, basically. I think the wild dinos also got reset because this is it's day 1. Yeah. So obviously I'm gonna spawn everything back in. I feel like that's not even a question. I'm gonna spawn everything back in so I can have myself again. I'm not gonna rebuild my base because that was annoying to build the first time, and it will still be again with GCM. But I can squeeze through there. That's nice. But yeah, I am still gonna rebuild my base to a certain extent. Pretty much, basically similar to what it was before, but without as much frills. I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna respawn in all my tames with the same stats. I know the stats of my sharks, which are pretty much the only important ones, because those are the only boss dinos I have so far. Everything else can just be respawned in at like whatever level I tamed it at, and give it levels else. And yeah, to get my Bloodstalker breeding line back, I'll have to get everything else back. It's gonna be it's so annoying. I have to get also all my resources, my Magnasaurs, and just everything. Like, I have to clear my base again, my area. Basically, this just sucks. It's just a massive reset. Obviously, I'm not going to keep you guys around for any of that. It's just so you know, because a lot of stuff's going to be different. I have to respawn my kit back in as best as I can remember it. Also, well, I do have recordings of it, obviously. But, you know, I can't bother to, like, go back and look at those. I know the damages of, like, my shotgun and long neck, those, like, the only important ones. My armor's pretty much of a muchness. But yeah. Because, yeah, I'm telling you guys this because obviously there's going to be some disparagement in what the end of the video is going to look like, what my save and everything at the end of the video is going to look like compared to now, or compared to the last clip. So yeah, I thought you guys should know what was up. So yeah, I'll get to spawning everything back in, and I'll see you guys when we have a shark army again. Alright, so we're back, and it's been a little while, but I have a shark army. So these guys all have roughly the same stats as they did before. I was 1 point short on health with the ones that I spawned in, but it doesn't really matter. So these are roughly the stats they all have. With the this one doesn't have imprint. Some of them, I think 2 or 3 of them don't have imprint. As you see, army no imp, and these ones do have imprint. So these are roughly the stats they have with imprint. And I've put most of them have the decent saddles that I've got. But yeah, so this army should be able to shred basically anything in the ocean. You are not named, are you? No. You need to be army. Okay. So I know. So it's out of the Tuso, which I've spawned back in at, yeah, it's pretty good. Actually pump that level into melee, there we go. But yeah, also just to quickly level, I've just been pumping them only to health because one of their main thing is going to be the bleed that they do, and also the pack boost is going to give them like a massive boost in damage as well as resistance too. So like health is I think the most important thing I can pump on them. But yeah, one more thing that I wanted to do before ending off the episode is buy one of these, my first one of these for the series, because I have 35k hexagons. I've just been running a bunch of missions randomly. So I'm gonna buy this. There we go. Hopefully, I have gotten really like a 400% shotguns and stuff from this before. So you know, did I get any? Bro, I got a slightly worse tech sword, an emote that I think I don't already have. That's such a useful setup. I mean, this is nice and this is nice, I guess. Bait. I mean, if I get around to taming Daedons ever, maybe. I don't think I will, but I might. So slightly worse tech sword is probably the best thing I got. But it is grindable. Because see, the stuff you get from these are grindable instead of like the stuff you get from missions, which isn't. So, you know, maybe that's slightly offsetting it, but as far as that's not a very good crate. I was going to put all that in the bloodstone, we'll just eat the kibble. But yeah, that'll be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.